Day. It's a Monday. It's been a busy weekend, and fortunately, we have another day again that we have to do stuff. So, welcome back to this channel. Of course, as usual, if it's your first time, bro, friends, just subscribe. Please take a minute to subscribe. I'll try to get the best lighting for this live, cause unlike the videos that when you do and you have to go and edit them. When you go live, you don't have a chance to edit the videos that you do. So, welcome. Let me see if I have a better lighting by switching this off. I think that looks good because light is from the front. But of course, I want to focus on this side because I'm going to be doing a couple things. First things first, my name is Sergeant. Of course, you've seen me on TikTok. You've seen me on YouTube. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm Sergeant, and of course on Snapchat. So this is the first time I'm gonna be doing this live with you guys. My daily routine in the US. I'm still not sure if this light is so good, but I'm gonna try to switch a couple lights here. That one is gone. This is there, but too bright. So what are we doing? What are we doing? So today I woke up and as usual, when I wake up, take a shower, go outside for a run. I actually started running 1 mile. It's like a mile or a block. It's a block every day because of my health issues. I've been having high blood pressure. And so I decided that I want to do something different for myself because I love myself. Doctors are like, oh, you're not at the age of having an issue with your blood pressure. So I started waking up and going outside, run around the block once every day. And I've seen a drastic change in my blood pressure. So I just came back from a run. I'm sweating. If you can see, I'm really sweating. Then when I get back home after shower, then take my blood pressure, and of course drink some how do you call this, ginger. There's a guy at work who gave me some concoction. It's not a concoction, it's a powder. I'll show you guys. This is what the guy gave me. So he said, if you have an issue with blood pressure, and being in the US, the processes of healthcare are so complicated, they're so hard. The process, the bureaucracy. So he was like, they're giving me trouble accessing things to do with blood pressure medication. Because I'll tell you the process. Then he gave me this a powder. So I wake up every day and take a pinch of this with warm water and lemon. Then I drink first thing in the morning. And the reason he gave me is this. So I've had a problem with my blood pressure for like a year now because of the stress and loneliness, depression sometimes. So the guy said, this is turmeric. I said turmeric. He said ginger. He said cumin. Cardamom. He said cardamom, ginger, turmeric, some kind of stuff mixed. And then he made this powder. He's like 60 years old, like 57. Smells like ginger. So he gave me these, and I put this in the water, like in the morning, in a glass of warm water. Then I drink. It's been helping because my blood pressure was like 150s, 140s, so it's around 120s, 125, 30s sometimes. So why I went to this and actually started running around the block because of the blood pressure was this. So I went to the clinic, the hospital, I'll call it, and I had a broken tooth. If you've seen some of the videos, you'll see that video that I was talking about, the broken tooth. I was eating cereal, then I had the tooth cracked. Then I was like, let me go. This is US. You have to go to the facilities. They have to check on you. They have to make sure that you're okay. Then I went and they did a scan and they were like, oh, you need a tooth filling. And I was like, okay. But before they do any procedure on you, they make sure that your blood pressure is good. So the first thing they do, measure your height, measure your weight, and measure the blood pressure. And the first thing that, what? It's one, it's the lower measurements was like 100 plus. They were like, no, we can't do anything on you unless you do something with your blood pressure. And I told the lady, I've had this issue. I'm trying to make sure that I'm okay. I'm cutting on things that I've been doing, trying to get enough sleep, trying to exercise, because I'm not really overweight. If you guys can see me, I'm not like really overweight. Trying to cut on those things and trying to live a better life. And I wanted them to actually do the procedure on me. They were like, no, we have to go home, talk to your primary doctor. So if you're not in the US, you know, if you're not in the US, you know that if I'm in Kenya, I'll go to a place, tell them my story. They'll give me the medication. I can even go to a pharmacy and buy medicine there directly. But here, the process is not easy. They cannot even give you antibiotics. You must have a prescription. Like you cannot buy some stuff in the pharmacy here. In Kenya, I know, I'll go to the pharmacy, give me dawa ya malaria. They will give me. If I'm anywhere in other countries, I'll say I need this medication. They will give you. They don't need even a prescription. But here, they cannot help you. You must have a prescription. So they were like, even the blood pressure, if it's a little bit high, they will not even touch you. It is the precaution here. They're so strict. Then I rescheduled the appointment, went back again after 2 weeks. You know, that weekend between I was running, exercising, making sure that things are okay. Every day I'm busy. And for the first time, I saw the blood pressure move from 140s to 130s to 120s. I was like, yeah, I'm good to go. Then on the day of the second appointment with the dentist, I was running late. Then, like a couple minutes before the time was up, I was at the clinic, and I was like rushing. When I went in there, the first thing they do with the blood pressure, of course, it's 140s again, and the lower measurement is 110. They were like, no, we cannot do nothing with you. They tried 3 times. They even switched the machines. It was not easy. So I gave up. They sent me to my primary doctor. If you're in Kenya, I'm from Kenya. Most people don't have a primary doctor. The primary doctor is a dream. But here, you must have a primary doctor. A doctor who knows your history, your medical history and stuff. So I kind of gave up. Then I came back home and started living my life and doing my own stuff and wait to see if someday I can actually get better. So blood pressure is a lifestyle issue. So I'm here today. Let me show you what we do. So when I wake up, get ready. And of course, today I'm going to be cooking my dinner, my lunches. You call them dinner, but I call them dinner because I eat at work. So what I'm cooking today is have salmon here. I hope you guys can see. I have my chicken and salmon. I'm gonna cook it like a normal way. Let's see what we can do. I have to put this light on so I can have a better lighting here. There we go. Okay, so first things, I make sure that I empty my sink, trying to make sure that I can actually wash my dishes. And with these, I just put them in the dishwashing machine. I've done a video showing you guys how the dishwashing machines look like here. I didn't grow up with one because, of course, I'm from Africa. Not many people have them. This is the dishwashing machine. You can see it there. So I rinse them here and put them here, organize them down there in the machine. So that I can have enough room here for my cooking, I kind of try to cook once or twice in a week. Hold on, guys. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can control this phone and say do not disturb. Yeah, so I cook once or twice a week because I work night shift, second shift. So I make sure that I prepare food for like the whole week, so I don't end up buying food. Because sometimes here people are so used to buying food, and for me, I'm like, no, I can cook my own food. That is a typical Kenyan guy who went to campus. So I wash my dishes. The machine helps, because what you have to do is just rinse your cups, place them there, push that thing in, and you're good to go. So we do that. I'm not gonna run it because I'm waiting to have that filled up before I can actually run the machine. You don't want to waste the soap. And I do wash the pots with my bare hands, because I don't think I'm supposed to put the pots in the dishwashing machine. So I wash them. So let me know where you're watching from, and I can of course recognize you in a special way, guys. And thank you for supporting me. Make sure you subscribe. K Nevo KM Fit Sana. Thank you, K Nevo. So guys, I'm gonna be cooking my food. And of course I'm cleaning. This is my daily routine in the US. Uh-huh. So I do marinate my fish. I do marinate my fish. I don't know how you guys cook your fish, but for me, I um I have my black pepper. And of course I do wash the salmon. This is the salmon. This one costed like $8, guys. This is like $8.59 for this much salmon. I know salmon is one of the expensivest fishes, but it's kind of affordable here. So I will try to dry it. Try to dry the fish. No, try to dry. Let me try to switch this one off. Is that better? The lighting. So I'm gonna try to dry the fish, and then I will prepare my spices here. See, I have the black pepper, and I have a bunch of them here. I have the garlic. This is garlic salt with parsley. I'm gonna put a little bit. Yeah, that one. This is the garlic and salt. And I have, of course, the red chili powder. If you're a Kenyan and you see this, you'll be like, are you becoming an Indian? And what else do I have here? I had the fish sauce. This is the fish. I think this is the fish. This is the fish sauce. I'm gonna put a little bit of this here. This is the fish powder, whatever. Fish masala. Yes. Then this one goes back, and I have something more. I have, if you guys know the garam masala, if you're Indian, garam masala, put a little bit of this. And then the last thing that goes in there is the sour cream. You guys, if you're a fan of, give me the likes. You can just like. There's a cat here that is making noise. Just a little bit of the sour cream. Please don't make noise in here, kitty. Let's do the salt. Some oil. Now we do the mixture. We mix this. I have this mixture, and then I'll turn on the oven. I'm gonna turn on the oven. I hope you guys can see. I have an oven here anyways. I'm gonna turn on the oven for myself. Don't mind, it's so crowded. I know it's so crowded, so I'm gonna turn on the oven. It's gonna be broiling on high. So let it run. In the meantime, I'll be putting my fish here to marinate it, guys. See? So there you go. The fish goes in there. The fish goes in there. And this is the time that you use your hand. Give it a nice massage. I'm not a chef. This is my own innovations. I'm not a chef, so this one goes there perfectly nice. Why is the salmon not so strong? Like it's almost not, I don't know. If you guys can see, it's almost breaking apart. Is it not? Is it a GMO salmon? What is it? So I've mixed it. There you go. I'll bring now my pot. No, the tray that I put the fish on. That looks like this big tray. Let me get a different one. Okay, this is my pot. Then we just, let's add some oil. Let's add a little bit of oil. Okay. So just make sure that everything is there, it's coated. And this is the fish. So this is salmon. Just put it in the oven and let it cook. Do you reply to emails? I do reply to emails. I'm not really sure if anyone has my email address. Which email address are you texting me on? After that is done, I always let these rest somewhere for a couple minutes before the oven is ready. I'll just try to cover it. There you go. That's why they say, oh, you know, I'm not a chef. Fuck. Just messed up, guys. The fridge is broken. I'll fix it quick. And I do make, so this is gonna wait, and I do make some chicken breast here. I'll just try to make chicken breast too. So I have one piece of chicken breast here. Just gonna wash it. I don't like when it's slimy. And there I have my breasts. Just one. I dry it. Dry it. And see. So I don't know what you guys do with the breast, but I kind of want to just prepare it over the pan. And I have the garlic and ginger. Give me the likes, guys. So I have a garlic and ginger here. Okay, let's see what. So I'm gonna cook that chicken. I don't have the meatballs. It's expensive to eat healthy there. Thank you for watching from Kenya. It's not expensive if you buy your own food and cook your food. Sometimes I go out and eat, but eating outside is really expensive. So also I'm waiting for the oven to be ready, but of course I will have the chicken breast. This is gonna go with my pasta. So I don't have the meatballs, but I'll just boil this real quick. So in the meantime, we turn over this side and let's make the pasta. So I'm gonna boil the pasta. I have this pot. The good thing, I have water that is hot. Can just boil real quick. It's hot. There you go. I prefer to add salt to the water. Some salt. Let it boil. So this is my typical day, guys, on Mondays, because I prepare for the whole week, get things ready so that I don't go to work then buy food. Hi, watching from Kenya. If I say I wanted a 11 Pro 256 GB, how would you help me at their sales and I send you the money? If you wanted 11 Pro, so if you want an iPhone and you really want an iPhone delivered to you in Kenya, you don't need to send someone money. Before I came to the US, I got an iPhone 6 long time ago for like $150. They shipped to Kenya. So they do this. You send them, you just go online on Amazon, create an account, buy an iPhone there, then put an address in Kenya. They deliver that. It takes like 2 weeks, 1 week to 2 weeks. When they deliver to Kenya, it is handled by G4S, like something like G4S. They'll bring it to your branch and you go and pick it up. So don't send someone money. Are you prepare meals for a number of days? Yes, I prepare food for like 3 or 4 days. So when I go to work, I work second shift, so I don't have to keep on, working. So the good thing is water is boiling real quick. And then I'll put the pasta in there. Yeah, a lot of Americans don't cook. They really don't cook. They don't know how to cook. If you come here and you know how to cook, you have a high chance of getting a spouse. Yes, I put those here. I'll add some more. And when I was cooking for some people here, they were like, how do you cook without measurements? Because they believe in like, how much water should I put? How much salt should I put? Like, they need the measurements. But me, I'm like, I don't know. I don't follow those measurements because I grew up cooking. So I just use my sight to see, oh, this is enough. This is not enough. That kind of thing. How do you guys cook? Do you use measurements? Like half a cup of water, a pinch of salt? How do you cook? Tell me. Tell me. Okay, so for me, I think this pasta is almost enough. Put it there, let it stay a little bit. Push it down, so I don't want to break it. Remember, the oven is running, so it's gonna be so hot in here. Yeah, I knew how to cook. Who doesn't know how to cook in Kenya? Who? Everybody knows how to cook. So guys, that one is boiling. I don't want to break the pasta, so that's why I'm pushing it down. Have a lid here. There we go. See? That is the technique. Just gone in there. Yeah, you just use your eyes to measure. But here, if you're cooking for the Americans or you're showing them how to cook, they'll ask you, how much water should I boil? How much salt should I put? They ask everything. They have to know the measurements. I'm like, I don't know. I just see with my eyes. That's something that Africans have. It's a unique gift. So I'll boil the pasta. I'm gonna put the fish in the oven and I'll marinate this chicken so it goes with my pasta in the meantime. So let's see. Oh, do you guys remember this? I have it because I cook ugali. So let's leave this for like about 10 minutes. I just use my eyes to measure. And you're a pro. It's something that we Africans grew up with. So So I'll just cut the garlic and ginger. I like ginger and garlic so much. That's why I mix this with everything. You guys should try this. Ginger and garlic, just make sure you mince it. How do you call it? The word is minced meat? This thing. How do you call the minced meat? The minced garlic. Try these and just fry these with food. You like it with anything. Garlic and ginger. So that one is ready. And I'm gonna just put it here. And then the breast, I don't do a lot with it. I just add salt, I do the lines. The lines, guys. I'm not a chef, so put salt in the breast. Have black pepper. Don't know why people like this. Just for the flavor. I have garlic again with salt and parsley. Parsley. That one looks good. I want some little spicy red chili powder, just tiny. That one. See? The final thing that I always add is this, guys. This is called stick. This is steak seasoning. This is magic. I put this in most of my foods, my meat and chicken. So this is what I do. Add it last. You see? And because I want it soft, you know, the chicken breast is always dry, and you want it tender and juicy. What I do, I add some, like a very small amount of yogurt, sour cream, yogurt, whatever. This is the sour cream. Mostly, if you want your meat or something to be soft, just add the sour cream or this much. It's gonna make this meat soft. I'm burning. So add that. Give it a nice massage. And of course, for it to cook, let me add some oil. And there is my breast. Put it there, let it rest. This one I'll use when I'm frying the oil in the pan, then I'll put this. So it's time to put the fish in its place. So we go. Oh, this thing should have been hot. Put it there. Let's wait for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. We're gonna keep looking at it. You guys remind me so I don't forget. Let me see the chat. Hey bro, have you ever visited Philadelphia? I haven't visited Philadelphia. This is supposed to be in here. I don't know why it keeps coming outside. And then we'll be cooking the chicken on this. Let's check our pasta. Spaghetti. Should be tender. Break this close. Should be somehow tender, not overcooked. Almost. Couple minutes. Put it there. In the meantime, let me see. Unapika nini? I'm good, Musioki. Napika, I'm cooking pasta. I'm getting my food ready for the week. So I always cook like a lot in the morning on Mondays. Then I eat the food on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Sometimes I cook again. But I prefer to cook once or twice a week. So when I go to work, I don't have to buy food. I've never been to Philadelphia. But I've... Oh, I rotate the phone? What does it mean? Yeah, so I think they mean that I shift the camera that way, right? Oh yeah, this is smart. So this is what I prepared here. This is the chicken breast, you see? Just marinated it. And of course, I'll prepare the pasta. There's a pasta sauce. And then this is garlic and ginger that I put with the chicken. If you lied on a certain DS 260 years ago, does that affect your truthful DS? I don't really know, but sometimes it affects for some reason. So this is overflowing. And I think this is done now. According to me, this is done. Most of you guys add cold water to it. So that you can drain it. I don't really know how the DS160 affects you if you lied. But I'm sure there's ways you guys can see. So I'm gonna add cold water to it. Then I'm gonna prepare the other part of the chicken. Then I'll make the sauce here. But of course the fish is cooking. You can't imagine what is going on in there. It's turning out crazy. Look at that. That is a fish. It's cooking nicely. So I'll have to just go here. Try to flip it that way so it cooks. In the meantime, let's grill the chicken here. Let's grill the chicken there. And this is the pasta. We'll be making the sauce for it in a few minutes, so we'll just grill this chicken. Now, let's see what we have. Like I said, I don't have a measuring tool. I just use my eyes. Some people use butter, but I prefer to use oil. Just a little bit of oil. I don't live with Tunda. Oh, the phone to be on landscape. Damn, I thought you guys are watching on your phones. Good, thank you. I'll just try to switch it now this way. So this way. It says orientation is locked. This thing, it says orientation is locked. I don't know what's that mean. It's my first time. I always go live on other platforms. So this thing is doing well. You see, guys, I'll just turn this to low so it has to cook a little bit longer. Then let's take our breast. I love the breast. Take it here. There you go. good. This is where this thing comes in. Put it there. And you'll love it. And in the meantime, let's prepare the other part for the sauce. So I'm putting this on low. You guys should tell me if the fish looks good. What do you guys think? Letting it cook a little bit longer on low should be good to go. Let's prepare the sauce. In the same pot as before, just turn on the heat low. And getting my tomato ready. Some oil. Okay. So let's get the onion and tomatoes ready for the pasta. Have this little onion. You guys should tell me what you think of my fish. You should see the chicken now. Look at that. Look at that chicken. So this still gonna cook in the oven, in the microwave, in the oven. Let me cut the tomatoes and onions. Then we put in the oil. This is too much. So another thing I didn't tell you is I used the remainder of the garlic and ginger here with the onion. The fish is done finally. I need to show you guys. So the fish is done. This is the result. Look at this. The result looks fully cooked, and we're here. We'll need to place the chicken. See that? Turn this off because I need to wrap it with an aluminum foil. Put it here. And then wrap nicely. And I'll let this cook for the next couple minutes in a low heat in the oven. There we go. So